turned streets into hockey rinks. Jake Krupp, a retired professional hockey player, was spotted on the icy streets there on Tuesday with his skates, a stick, and a puck. The impromptu hockey rink follows New Orleans' rare blizzard, which broke the original one-day snow total record of 2.7 inches set back in 1963. Parts of the city recorded 9.5 inches of snow by last night. And then when we think about our local weather, Chief Meteorologist Tony Petrarca is here now. And Tony, some parts of the South have seen more snow than we have in New England.
Those pictures are incredible.
That's just crazy.
I've been a meteorologist a little over 40 years. I've never seen anything like that. Yeah, and you're right, up to 10 inches of snow in parts of Louisiana. It was really from Texas to the Florida Panhandle. State record set in northern Florida, 6, 7, 8 inches of snow. All right, beautiful sunset in Providence and all around. Skies are clear. Obviously, it's still cold. The plan is to go from frigid to not as cold. So, okay, technically that's a warm-up, but we don't have any warm weather on the way. But, you know, slowly heading in the right direction. It's only 23 in Lincoln right now. The breezes continue to come down, so the wind chill is really not as much of a factor. We got low 20s in most areas right now. We're actually going to head down to about 10, 11 degrees overnight and into early tomorrow morning. So while it's not as cold, it's still very cold overnight. So the plan here is to the frigid air slowly starts to ease a bit over the next couple of days. Though still very cold overnight with a low temperature at around 10 degrees to start the day. Weekend looks dry. Really don't see any significant precipitation as far as rain or snowstorms on that 7-day forecast. So staying relatively quiet. We'll see that. In the meantime, skies are clear across New England right now and quiet, but obviously cold. Got a little system across the Great Lakes, cold front, warm front, and out ahead of it some clouds. You can see it approaching upstate New York. So this cloudiness will approach our area later tonight, and we will wake up to clouds to start the day tomorrow. It may not clear until later in the afternoon, but essentially staying dry. So while the frigid air is in place and the air is shaded in purple, gradually kind of losing its grip. That'll be the trend over the next several days. So we take you to the forecast, and hopefully this will move. Oh, good. There we go. Mix of clouds and sun towards the end of the day, but starting off with clouds for most of the day tomorrow. And it's dry. Temperature, getting in the right direction here. 31 degrees. Now, we should be about 37, 38. So while it is below average, it is certainly better than what we've had of late. And that's pretty much the same trend here on Friday. Now, there's more in the way of sunshine for Friday compared to tomorrow. Temperature at around 30, so below average, but not as bad. And jumping ahead to Saturday, looking at sunshine, upper 20s to a low 30s. So quiet weather in terms of storms. Getting real close, and we'll walk you through the forecast. Let's stop things at about midnight. Some extra clouds. Temperatures are in the lower teens. Here we are tomorrow morning at about 7 a.m. On average, it's going to start off around 10 to 15 degrees. Wouldn't rule out a flurry across southeastern Mass. Clouds into the early afternoon hours. Look at that, 32, getting to the freezing mark finally. Any clearing really not until later in the day and towards tomorrow evening, but otherwise, it's fairly quiet. But early in the morning, starting off between 10 and 15 with more clouds than sun, but dry. 11 a.m. we're at 26, and then during the afternoon hours, looking at clouds to give way to some late day clearing and finally getting temperatures closer to the freezing mark. All right, 7-day forecast looking at Friday with some bright sunshine at about 31. Not bad for Saturday, 31 as well. Extra clouds, but milder on Sunday and dry, too. Looking at temperatures topping out in the upper 30s. Of course, a lot of winter to get through, but in that 7-day forecast, we don't have any snowstorms.
All right, Tony, thanks. Still to come on